Man, I just want to talk about Laminated Denim. The 22nd studio album by the Australian rock band King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is one of their most underrated works, with only 2 tracks featuring 15 minutes worth of krautrock, space rock, prog rock, butt rock. I just love it so much. It's such an underrated piece of Giz history. And I feel like a lot of people shit on this album because it was sandwiched between peak and peak-ish. I know I'm still figuring out how I feel about changes. Created as a spiritual successor to the ever-controversial Made in Timeland, which Denim's title is just an anagram of, it differs from the techno, IDM, acid house sound of that record in favor for something more analogous to Polygon Wonderland. By the way, IDM is a stupid fucking genre name. Fuck whoever named that shit. I am listening to dance music to feel intelligent. If I wanted to feel intelligent, I'd listen to some math rock bullshit like Polyphia, and then I'll remember I'm a complete and utter brainlet because Tim Henson knows more than I ever will about music and guitar. Polygon Wonderland is an album built around polyrhythms, and it makes my gawk wet whenever I listen to it. Laminated Denim brings back the polyrhythmic structure of Polygon Wonderland, while also keeping the interlude sound of Timeland based on a TikTok-esque tempo. Onto the 2 songs on the record, The Land Before Timeland is not related to the movies whatsoever. In fact, it's better than all 14 or whatever the fuck bullshit movies there are in that godforsaken franchise. It's just such a happy sounding song and it's so whimsical. They have not played it live and I really hope they do. It's just so filled with whimsy and joy and I love listening to it the odd time. It's a good introduction to the sound Laminated Denim provides, and my god, the jams on this song are so good, but I think the real icing on the cake is the climax. That shit is one of the most ethereal moments in the entire discography, and I don't think it gets appreciated enough. I also think they have a lot of fun with the rhyming scheme of Laminated Denim. Like, they just find random shit to rhyme with it, and it's so cool. I really like how creative they are with this song. I also really like how it leads into Hypertension, because the guitar part sounds like the riff to Hypertension a little bit towards the end, and then it just perfectly leads with a 60 BPM drum. Boom, 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 and then it just goes on again into Hypertension with more boom, 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 and then catches a little and then the actual song starts, and my god, what do I say about Hypertension that hasn't already been said? This song fucking slaps titties. I love it. It makes my cock just as wet, if not wetter, than Polygon Wonderland. Hypertension is a little deeper and darker than The Land Before Timeland, which is a perfect contrast. I think having 2 songs that give off 2 different tones on the same album are really cool. And hey, Hypertension just happens to be one of their best jams in the entire history of their discography. Fucking, it's up there with the entire Jam album that's my personal favorite as some of the best jam work they have done. Hypertension has some of my favorite Giz lyrics. I could go off about every single verse, but I don't want to. I'm here to just quickly advertise the album for you to listen to. I really like Havs and Lucas's drum and bass work respectively. There's an isolated track of both of their playing that excludes all of the other shit in this song, which that's so interesting to listen to. You should totally give it a look if you're interested in drum and or bass. Don't get me wrong, the guitar work is also really good. There's this part before the second verse that I really enjoy where it keeps getting higher and higher pitched and everything's synchronized, and it just sounds so good and melodic. But the cream of the crop has to be the climax of the song. It's no wonder why this is becoming one of their most iconic songs in live performances, and shit like that Lisbon performance from a couple of days ago really shows the versatility with this song. And the cherry on top has to be that for one of the presents of the vinyl for this record, they put it in a fucking jean sleeve. The Jalbum, the Ginal. Overall, Laminated Denim isn't a hugely important album in the discography, and it's not an imperative listen, but if you just want a good vibe or some shit, then I highly recommend you check it out. And let me know what you think of it if you've already listened to it, or do come out of this video listening to it. I'd like to know what you think, and if you want me to make more of these little videos rambling about albums, then I totally will. Not everything has to be a quick album review. I can just be more versatile with my content if I want to be. So, yeah, listen to Laminated Denim. That's the takeaway of this video.